Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy New Year 2023 to everyone, to all you beautiful people out there. I hope you had an amazing New Year's, and let's get into the news. I was reading some things today that's kind of, well, at this point, it's not alarming. I mean, it is and it isn't, because I don't like to use the word becoming too desensitized, but it's like, oh, okay, all right, this is where we're going next. It's like, it's crazy. Let me just open up here. A lot of disturbing news that's currently going on. Some of these articles are really like far out. Okay, let me back up one more. Prepare for grocery police state. This is not a joke. This is not futuristic, something that's maybe coming in 5 years. This is going to be coming in 2023 and beyond. Today, analysis covers threat to food security in 2023 and beyond, beginning with the now obvious fact that food inflation continues to worsen almost everywhere. This readily observable fact is now so self-evident that no one needs to be convinced of the reality of rising food prices, yet few people have honestly considered where it leads in terms of global famine, civil unrest, revolutions, and more. 2023 and for years to come, we are about to see some of the disturbing signs of food scarcity and panic among populations as well as food retailers. Armed guards at food retailers defending against sharp increases in organized retail theft of meat products, access restrictions, and biometric ID requirements of who is allowed to enter grocery stores and purchase food items. Food rationing, enforced by digital currency controls that closely monitor your food purchases, meaning that the more that they have for this digital currency, the more they're going to be able to control us. Food riots across many cities and countries as fear and famine take hold. More food destruction due to sabotage of food facilities, transportation, infrastructure, ramped up geoengineering efforts to destroy crops through man-made droughts, floods, and storms. In America, food will become more expensive and scarce, but the shelves won't be empty just yet. I'm going to stop right there. This article will be linked down in the description box, and let's elaborate on that just a moment. Okay, so I have been hearing this a lot lately, that there is going to be food on the shelves, okay? But again, the food is going to be so expensive that the average person is not going to be able to afford it. Maybe examples like a loaf of bread is going to be like $10, $11, $12, $13. Butter, $20. This is not a joke, okay? This is something that's going to be coming to us. This is why we keep telling everybody to prepare. Buy your food now. Buy it, because food is never going to be any cheaper than what it is today, okay? I can't stress this enough. Nothing's going to be cheaper than what it currently is today. The dollar is being devalued. When the dollar is devalued, that means it takes more dollars to buy the same loaf of bread that it took 5, 6, 7, 8 months ago and up to a year ago, okay? This is not a joke. Let's continue. In America, okay, so in 2023, the United States will experience significant food inflation as well as intermittent scarcity, but shelves won't go bare on a large scale. Europe, however, will see food scarcity on a far worse scale. And consumers there should expect to see many more bare shelves, reduced selection, reduced inventory depth at retailers, and frequent purchases limit in place by retailers. For Americans, the grocery shopping experience in 2023 will increasingly resemble a police state with restricted entry, guarded entry, and exit points at some stores, increased surveillance, and special in-store guards near sections of many stores. We anticipate increased carjackings of grocery, consumer driving home, increased robberies of groceries customers who are taking out of store, okay? All right, this, we've already seen this in some places. People has already been reporting that they have been in, just their basket, taking their groceries out to their car, and their groceries and purse or whatever has been hijacked, stolen. In many areas across American cities, grocery shoppers will arm up in advance of the shopping trip and carry concealed pistols as a means of self-defense. We will see shootings over food in 2023 and beyond. In addition, we anticipate more food thefts at the wholesale level, organized wholesale, theft rings targeting meat plants, food distributors, and food manufacturers. Think of this as theft by pallet, involving forklifts and heavy trucks. Your experience will largely depend on where you live, where the grocery police state scenario will unfold aggressively in blue cities, characterized by widespread theft, violence, and defunding of police, rural grocery chains, and likely not to see chaos. The rule of law is stronger in rural countries and states across America, and the rapid expansion in a longer article, but again, you need to read it because it's really important. Will people shoot each other over food in 2023? We think so, yes. But most of the violence is likely to be limited to high population density cities populated by lawless people, leftists, and Democrats. Okay. The violence, however, may be multiplied by any time based on federal food stamp system failures, SNAP. So all these people that are drawing food stamps program, which could stem from cyber attacks or a power grid failure. Such scenarios would likely result in spontaneous food riots followed by wholesale looting of food retailers in affected cities. All right, you can see where we're going here with this. When people used to say this already a long time ago. When people can't get their food stamps, and I was just saying to somebody today, I was like, for a lot of people we have, that are still kind of not, are still believing in the what's going on in the world. We have, I think, 1 in 4 families. This was reported 2022, maybe about 6 months ago. 1 in 4 families is on some type of government assistance like food stamps. No, I'm sorry. 1 in 4 people were on food stamps. Okay. I'm sure the number is going to increase, or if it hasn't already. So food is an insurance policy for yourself. Food is food. Food lasts well beyond the sell-by date, okay? Another very disturbing article, if that's not disturbing enough, right? Okay, bear with me. I am not going to read this all, but because it's just creepy and disgusting all at the same time. I don't drink soda, but my mom asked me to try this Canada Dry Cranberry Ginger Ale. And I did, and it's really, really good. It's kind of refreshing. Good stuff. All right. Let me find this here. It's gross. Let me click it. Okay, the governor of New York, Kathy, into fertilizer, signs bill that legalizes human composting. Yes, you heard it right. Legalizes bill for human composting. So basically taking dead bodies and, grinding them up and then using it, for fertilizer. So all of our vegetables and, food will be grown in a person. A dead person body. I don't know about what you think. I think that's disgusting. Okay, yeah, they're already putting crickets. People check your food labels if you don't. They're already putting ground up crickets into like chocolate chip cookies, right? Some of it is being contributed to health food, like in health food stuff. No joke. I think it's totally disgusting. Yeah, so I'm not going to read this, but I'll just give you a look here. We're getting even more twisted by the hour in this country. That's all I'm going to report today because I think that's enough. That's 11 minutes of problems that we're going to be facing this year in the food section. We're going to be, crime is already up. I keep saying that in just about every single video. Crime is up like significantly. Okay. Yesterday, right in front of our house, since I have lived where I live now, there has been 6 accidents at the corner stop sign. It's only a 2-way stop, right? So stop sign here, a stop sign here, and then traffic running this way. All right. There is more accidents right here. Yesterday we witnessed one. They had the deputy sheriff there within, I don't know, 2 minutes. We neighbors, and you know, my mom's husband has went to the city and requested a stop sign, and they said, oh, when there's a fatality, why does one person have to lose their life before they make it a 4-way stop sign? That irritates me. Oh yes, really quickly, I'm not going to go into that article either. This is another one that I'm just going to headline it. Biden's economy has produced the worst home market since World War II as values continue to decline. But here's the one that I want to talk to you about really quick. Invasion caps, all right? Number of illegal aliens that crossed into the U.S. during the first quarter, larger than populations of most American cities. Yep. The first quarter alone. I mean, when is it going to stop? They have no intentions of stopping it. Oh, yes. And I almost forgot. Can you imagine the Republican Party right now? The people that are the Republicans that are holding up, taking control of Congress. Because they don't want McCarthy as a House Speaker. Okay, you don't want McCarthy as the House Speaker, so what's the worst of it? We're going to hand back over the House to the Dems? What's the worst of the 2 evils? And all the laughing and making a mockery of the Republican Party. And, you know, at this point, Republicans, you need to get your head out of your butt and suck it up and accept it. The ones that they want in as House Speaker, he doesn't want it, and he's made it clear over and over, I don't want it. So they're going to do another concession, I guess, this evening. Hopefully they'll get it resolved. You know, it's not that big of a deal, right? It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, yeah, maybe this hasn't happened, what they said, in 100 years. There you go. We're making history all across the board here in the United States, aren't we? We're becoming a real, oh, I better not say it. But anyway, I'm just going to leave it there. I hope everyone is doing well. And for everybody that wished Marley well in my last video, thank you so much. He is on the mend. He's got another week to go. And he should be all back to Marley. I mean, he's back to Marley now. He's just limited into his activities and his ball playing. And he doesn't like that. And he gets ticked off. So, yeah. Anyway, everyone, I'm just going to wrap it up. Please leave your comments down below what you think is going to be going on with these police state of, or, you know, policing the stores. I mean, we've already seen robberies and whatnots going on, you know, people just going up, and especially in California, stealing. Oh, you can steal up to, you know, $900, and it's, you know, it's okay, right? So people are going to start applying that soon when they're hungry to groceries, so they know it, and they're going to be planning for this. It is coming. Continue stocking up food the best that you can, and it's like I said, it's your insurance policy. It's better to have it, not need it, than to need it and not have it. All right, everyone, I'm going to end it here. I wish you all a great evening. Stay well, stay healthy, keep prepping, and keep your head on a swivel. And until next time, God bless everyone. Take care.